Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield Shattered Space, and we are in the Halls of Healing. We are doing the quest, A House Divided, gain access to Yuko's workstation. He informed me that supplies are, Kasari informed me that supplies have gone missing from Dazra. Unrelated to the catechism, she asked that I take up the investigation on behalf of her missing cousin. Alright. And I just wanted to say, if you've been following my channel, you know that I've also been uploading videos for the Outer Worlds. And if you like Fallout and space adventure, the Outer Worlds is kind of called Fallout in space. It has a lot of Fallout vibes. I would highly recommend playing that game if you haven't played it yet. It's from Bethesda and Obsidian Entertainment, so they're both involved in that game. Anyway, let us see if we can find any details about what's going on here. We have access to his computer, but I want to look around since we've never been here before. Yeah, I figured it would be considered stealing. Oh, there you are back here. Can we talk to your medical robot?
If Lucario has not been eliminated or kidnapped, he will likely be terminated upon his return.
But it's not his fault. Oh my gosh, that's just too funny. Can we get to your computer terminal over here? Oh, it's inaccessible.
May the Great Serpent guide you, and the rest of us. All must serve.
All must serve. I'm so tired of hearing that. Someone just left their credits here, and I can take it. Alright, sure. Thank you very much. Oh, here we are. This is his workstation. I'm just looking around first. Wow, what happened here? Oh, this is why part of the floors are unoperable. Okay, this is from the catechism. When the void, that energy field came through, did all this damage. Okay, what's all this in here? A research lab? I don't need that. Some's got a lot of books in there. Okay. Interesting. I'm just looking around. Oh, where is this going? Then we have the stairs going up. This is their shrine. What did that say on above the door? East Ward. This is all the patients. Okay, pharmaceutical, yep. Well, you have a lot of empty beds here. You do. Unless this is like surgery, but I mean, you do have a lot of empty beds. For being told that... Ooh, Ooh, there's a safe in there. How do we get into that room? Here we go. There was a safe. Okay, here we go. Budget concerns. Redeem. My role as a herald compels me to remind you of the crucial role the Great Serpent plays in the healing process of those who enter here. The spiritual guidance from our shrines and ceremonies are as essential as the medical treatments at the halls of healing. It is imperative to our citizens' well-being, and I urge you to reconsider the currently planned budget with a substantial increase for these matters. I have observed a noticeable increase in recent budgets allocated to ever more expensive and specialized machines in the hospital. While these are undoubtedly important for our medical staff, it is vital to demonstrate an unwavering commitment to the ideals and teachings of Janan Varum. Surely, the head of medicine would not wish to be seen as unsupportive of the Great Serpent's role in the full and complete healing of our citizens. Blessings, Lemire. Oh, are you table dancing there? Now, I know I saw a safe. I saw a safe. From outside. That's why I came around in here. Are you You're not wearing the right clothes for table dancing there. I saw a safe when I looked in this window. Oh, now I can't see it because I closed the... Now you're sitting. Were you tired of your dance? Okay. There was one down here. I could have swore I saw a safe on the floor. Okay. Never mind. Let me look through that window again. There it is! It's under the table! Alright. They hid it very, very well. There's no way you can get to it. There it is. There it is. I'm curious now. They hid it so well. Okay. I want to know what's in there. All right. Credits. Nothing really.
I could not accomplish that.
Not really that much. Really, was it worth it? Probably not. Okay. I think we've seen everything that we want to see here. Yep, it's this way. Whenever we find on here, might take us to another staff only. Might take us to another section of the, So this is where you came out of there, robot, huh? You with your snarky attitude? Yukura's logs. Department, Ministry of Commerce, Supervising Executor, Attachments, 5. Record deleted, record deleted. Record deleted, use the built-in archive recovery or talk to an administrator for further information. Okay, restore archive. Deleted records restored. Alright. Now there's only 4 attachments. Restored. Shipments put on hold. The other day I received a message from an anonymous source insisting that I do an audit of our supply chain. Very peculiar. Normally I would dismiss such a missive, but in the wake of the catechism showing additional diligence here is prudent. As a result, I performed an audit of our supply data, and what I found is troubling to say the least. Several shipments that were supposed to be routed to institutions in need were put on hold for reasons that are unclear. Strange. Typically, this is done when a shipment is suspected of containing contraband or worse. And yes, I understand weapons shipments must be carefully examined, but many of these crates contain med packs, construction materials, and other essential resources. They were all approved via a remote logging code, which allowed them to bypass the normal approval process. This is something only high-ranking officials would have access to. I've done an export of the access logs, but I can't store the results here. I'll export it to a slate and hide it in a box in Kusirian's office. I'll also be placing tracking devices on future supply shipments in hopes of catching them being moved. Attachments. Remote desktop log open, memory page. This is a remote log record only. All direct login history will be ignored. Log exported to slate. Okay, and then we had missing shipments, filtered by access. Generic resources, marked for hold. Medical supplies, marked for hold. Weapons crate, marked for hold. Munitions crate, marked for hold. Ship parts, marked for hold. Tracking the shipment. I knew it. The supply crates are on the move. I extended the range of the tracking devices used to locate crates in large warehouses. With the increased distance, I can see when the shipment was placed on hold, confiscated and placed in lockup, all from my office computer. I won't be able to follow the crates until they leave the facility completely, but when they do, I'll set my scanner to the device's frequency 99.014809, which should lead me to wherever they're being forwarded to. Maybe if I know who's receiving them, I can ask the larger question: who is stealing these shipments? For them to do this so cleanly, it must be someone with connections inside the great houses, which is what was suspected. Am I being followed? The other day I could have sworn I was being followed. It was just a feeling, but a very strong one. Sometimes in crowded spaces you can sense the people around you constricting the oxygen until the air itself collapses around your throat. That's what I felt like. My breath felt tighter and tighter, my pursuer coming closer and closer until I could feel their presence standing right behind me. But when I turned around, there was no one there. Curious. It must be my anxiety, or maybe it's something else. I know I am very close to uncovering something big, something that may even implicate one of the great houses, and on top of that, they are shamefully using the catechism as a cover. The next few days will be eventful, that is clear. My palms are damp with excitement. Ooh, and then something happened to you. Login records. User... And then we had a remote login. Okay. So... that updated something. Track down the missing supply shipments. I've uncovered evidence that Yukura had tracked a shipment of missing supplies to an unknown supply depot. I should investigate the location to learn more. Okay. Yep, I figured we were going outside. And we are going to the lobby. We spoke to you before, right?
At least being this busy keeps my mind occupied. Miss, I'm sorry, but I cannot just give you supplies. We are stretched razor thin as it is. We have examined your children and found that they were not in immediate need of treatment. Other patients are in more dire circumstances and require assistance. I do not like it any more than you do, but that is exactly what I am saying. Your children will be fine if the Great Serpent wills it.
Who are you talking to, her?
Sorry, I need to work.
You were talking to her or to me? Because I don't have children, and I wasn't here for the children.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
What do you require?
Have all the supplies been inventoried?
Okay,
Yes, I've completed that now.
someone has a name here.
I fear to ask, but how dire are our circumstances?
Do not worry so much. Do you not believe that the Great Serpent will provide? We can hold out.
The Great Serpent will provide, but on his own time, it seems.
Okay, so do you have something I can talk to you about?
Oh, it's you. Let me make one thing very clear. You will receive no preferential treatment. No free treatments, no free supplies. We barely have enough as it is.
Well, that suits me fine, yeah.
Good. Please understand, I have not been myself lately. You found me at a bad moment. The stress of everything is becoming overwhelming, but that is no excuse to act like I just did. I apologize.
Keep the attitude in check. Next thing, apology accepted.
And I appreciate that. Now, may I help you with something?
Well, how do you feel about the disaster?
Exhausted, drained, hopeless. I am not sure what brought this disaster upon us, whether it was the Great Serpent's wrath, or a horrible accident, or something else. But what I do know is that these people who are suffering, they did not deserve any of this.
It's easy to fall into hopelessness, but I know that Dazra will recover. It's hard to imagine Dazra ever recovering from this. If it was the Great Serpent's wrath that brought this on Dazra, then some of them did deserve it. I wish I could give them the option of giving them med packs, right? Because I've got so many of them, and I have access to med packs. It's easy to fall into hopelessness, but I know that Dazra will recover.
I do not believe your optimism is warranted, frankly, but I will admit it is a nice change of pace. I hope you are right. But for now, it is hard for me to believe that we will ever crawl out of this hole.
How did you become a healer?
I had little choice in the matter, as everyone in my family has been in this profession. As soon as I came of working age, my father would set me beside him and have me aid his procedures.
Well, that's sad to have your future set up for you already. Do you ever wish you went into a different profession?
I am unsure. I think about that at times. Did I become a healer just to appease my father?
Yeah, you did.
Should I have pushed back and traveled another path in life? Well, I must stop ruminating. This type of talk is inappropriate around patients.
Well, I guess that's it.
If you'll excuse me then.
I don't want to take your medical supplies, even though I know it's just a game. Okay.
Our situation here is quite dire. Will I ever see my family again?
Vindicator.
Okay. Oh, you have a name.
Serpent's Grace, are you a new volunteer? I was told you'd be coming yesterday. Or was it today? By Jinan. What day even is it?
Well, this is the first I'm hearing of any volunteer work. What do I look like? A calendar? Is it Monday? I have no idea. This is the first time I'm hearing of any volunteer work.
So you didn't send me that slate with the urgent tone and suspect grammar?
No.
Now I'm wondering who did. No matter. You're here, they are not. My name is Vasilis. I am a herald's assistant. Or I was, until the cataclysm took out much of the city and half of the people with it. Now I'm part healer, caretaker, warrior. The list goes on and on.
I imagine it's trial by fire. That's a long list. All must serve, especially in these times. Why has your role changed?
Much of the city is just
gone. Yep.
Gone. As well as much of our staff and facilities. So we've all been lashed into larger roles with inferior tools. We're stretched thin and wound tight. I feel like the skin on a balloon. I am hoping you can help let the air out.
Well, I imagine this trial by fire.
I would gladly take a fire over what's happened to our city. You don't need Jinan's sight to see things are bad. No, bad is the wrong word. What happened here was tectonic. And while the wounded are being tended to, I'm most concerned with those in the city who haven't sought help. What we need is for people to check in on the elderly and the infirm.
Leave them as survival for the fittest. Why the elderly and infirm?
They lead more sedentary lives.
Yeah, I
which
agree.
Means they are more likely to be stuck in their homes in need of help, but having no way to get it.
Well, I can help you check in on a few folks.
Thank you. There are many in need. But I would like you to start with Reagan Oeda. His home is not too far from here, near the Halls of Obedience. I need two things. One, see if he's okay. And two, make sure he's taking his medicine. Plus, it will be good for him to see a friendly face, to give his spirits a lift.
What can you tell me about him?
He's long in the tooth and a tad absent-minded. So, don't worry about distracting him. He'll do that all on his own.
All on his own. Why does he need medicine?
It's to help with his memory. It's
yeah,
a bit
I figured.
scattered already. And he has trouble remembering where he left things. I've heard stories that he's taken to hoarding. That doesn't sound good. But maybe it'll help him keep his mind busy. Just trying to think of the bright side. Sort as that may be around here.
Can you heal people?
About that. So, I was on the fast track to be a herald once upon a time. Emphasis on the was. Turns out I'm a bit squeamish when it comes to blood and viscera.
Yeah.
So for now, if you're hurt, talk to Hantan Irara. She's far more qualified. That's not to say I won't be capable someday. It's my dream, after all, to become a herald. But one cannot serve the house without first carving the dagger.
Where were you during the catechism?
I was on my way to the scaled citadel when I saw a bird in flight pass overhead. It inspired me to write a hymn, so I stopped in my tracks to reach for my slate. I had barely started typing when I noticed the ground spilling at the edge of my feet. I looked down, then up, to see a vast crater of nothing before me, and fell to my knees. I can say for certain I was there, at the very line between life and death. But I never witnessed the vortex perform its terrible works of death and devastation. Somehow, that troubles me more. In the time since, I've wondered why I was spared, when so many were lost. Perhaps it is the will of the Great Serpent that I be here to help those in need.
Yeah, it's the survivor's guilt. Are you being overworked?
Under normal circumstances? Yes. Under these circumstances, the concept of overworked doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay. Oops.
Serpent be with
There
you.
was another question there.
There's a lot that needs to be done. So much sometimes it can be paralyzing.
So what made you want to be a herald?
In Dazra, violence is a part of life, starting from the day we are asked to sacrifice our growths. So much of our service is dedicated to bloodshed, and I grew tired of it. I wanted to perform miracles of a different kind, but I don't know if I am capable of such things.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
All right.
All of us.
So I have a new quest to do Lost and Found meet, but I'm not going to do that. We're doing the... No, we're not doing that one either. We're doing track down the missing supplies. Okay. That is what we are doing. But I got that mission on my scope now, so that's good. I figured there had to be some quests here. I just had to find the people to talk
I pray
to.
that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
Well, who knows? All right, so we are going.
Can I have a word?
Someone just.
The requests for aid and supplies never cease.
So this is someone I need to talk to?
Thank you for stopping to talk to me. My name is Lijana Dulkev. Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I am the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city. Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply.
Okay. I'm genuinely sorry to hear that. And now the deliveries are piling up. I'm not sure it can be much help in finding a replacement. Yeah, now the deliveries, I'm genuinely sorry to hear that.
I appreciate your sympathy. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Well, under the circumstances, I'm sure your customers understand that delay is a difficult time for everyone. Why the urgency? Is this something personal?
The truth is, I am new to this position. When I assumed these duties, it was impressed upon me that I would carry a great burden. The ministry has never failed to make a timely delivery. Our reputation in this regard is flawless. That reputation and my position are both now in jeopardy.
Well, have you tried praying to the Great Serpent for help?
With every rising and setting of the great star, yes. And often at midday as well. Perhaps the Great Serpent has guided your path to me in answer to my prayers.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying. Under the circumstances, I'm sure your customers understand the delay.
The delay has been too long already. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost.
I think that we should help her. Those supplies might be important, perhaps even vital.
They are indeed, and our customers have been waiting far too long to receive them. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
Well, it would be an honor to serve House Duquette. I believe you actually would beg, but I'll let you off the hook. So I'm just delivering stuff and getting paid. No need to return after? Yeah. So I'm just delivering stuff and getting paid. No need to return after?
That's correct. Just make the deliveries and collect payment. There's no need to report back. The money is yours to keep. Saving our reputation is payment enough for me.
How many deliveries are we talking about?
Only 3 packages. Hardly a burden. With that being said, it is a dangerous time to travel outside the city, so be vigilant.
Sure. It would be an honor to serve the house.
Well spoken, and very true. In so doing, you can take pride in knowing you have made a contribution to a noble lineage. Here are the packages. One is for Alikcha Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another
I've
is
heard
for
of her.
Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamati Station.
Okay.
The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
So these were to get you to go around the different areas. All right, so we're still on a house divided. Which is, where are we going for that? Let's look. Where are we going to on the map? Over here. We have never been here. Well, it says we have been. Dazra explored. But can I... Yes. Alright. So I might end up missing some activities since I'm just fast traveling there, but who knows. And I don't know if I'll ever find those children.
Were our sins really so great that we deserved this?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever found those two kids, because they're in the activity, but they don't give you no location for them. So why are they taking me? Okay, over here.
If you do not need medical assistance, I suggest you move along.
We need to go up over here, right? Oh, we got a safe over here. It doesn't say not to steal. Huh. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Here we go. This way. Are we taking the right way?
I am trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind.
It's not wanting to take me where I'm supposed to go. This is where we're supposed to go. Track down the missing supply shipment. It keeps taking me... Am I going here, maybe? Am I going up? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that was weird. Okay, it came down. Let's go up. That was really, really strange what it just did. Yep, that's exactly what I had to do. All right. And then it's over here. Over here. All right, and then down here. Are we going outside the city? We are. Okay, now we're going over here. Let's look on my map. Why didn't it just tell me that to begin with? So we're going over here. So it's close to Hamadi. We know Hamadi is way up in the hills. So let's go here instead. All right, now where are we going? Should be up here. That's an abandoned camp. I'll find my way up there on my own. These are growths, I believe. Yep, these are all growths. Okay. Hi, growties. Those are peaceful. Okay. this way? It's a vortex growth. Have we seen any vortex growths? No. Oh my gosh. So these are growths that were taken by the vortex. That's interesting. I don't want to kill it, but they do have shards in them. I'm not using them. Okay. Well, that surprised me running across the vortex growth. Okay, we are up here. Okay. Hollow Bluff Depot. Well, you know we're going to end up with the fight, right? Hi, bird, you're so gorgeous. You are. Oh, that's right. I got to change my powers to Sense Star. Okay. I don't see anybody around here. I figured we'd have a fight. Hi, Cleo. Oh, that was stupid. I wanted to get up there on top. See if there was anything up here, but there's not. Yeah, I know there was... Whoa! Who opened that up? Did you just open that up? Because I didn't do it. I almost fell in it. Well, we'll just go in this way then, I guess, huh? So we have a weapon workbench, adaptive frame, modified auto rivet. Oh, okay, that's a weapon.
Someone locked that for a reason. Let us see what it is.
Yeah, it wasn't anything really great. Just average. Aha, so we do have stairs going down. I just don't see anything. Of course, I said that before on when we went after the fungi. Remember, I said, "Oh man, this is really nothing here," and then I ended up dying a couple of times because it ended up being a lot worse than I thought. But it was the whole dungeon. Once you got down there, it was all the stairs and all that stuff. It was quite different. All right, let's go. So we're going into a vent. Alrighty. So the only way into this was all through hatches and vents. Still not seeing anybody or anything. Another vent. I figured we'd find a whole bunch of zealots here. Oh. We have a contraband. All right. Well, this is going to weigh me down. Yep. I am now encumbered. Security office key card. How about you, Ezekiel?
You look well today.
Thank you.
What do you need?
Let me see if I can give you some of my stuff. I can't give you any of my, I can't give you any of my... Let's give you those. Well, these don't have any weight to them, though. It's the miscellaneous. It's my contraband. I can't give you contraband. Let me give you some of my aid, because that does. Oh yeah, look at how much weight I have. Getting rid of these. All right, that'll work.
Thanks for the chat.
All right. Ooh, we got another cred stick here. Oh, infused mine. We don't need that. Take that. Oop, we got something to read over there. Then we got a computer. Let's read this first. This is Uricle's Law 1.
Coordinates on the tracking device brought me to what looks like a supply depot. Lucky for me, it doesn't seem as if anyone's home. Hello? Hello? Okay, looks clear. Anyway, the main entrance was locked, but I managed to sneak my way into a vent area and into what looks like a security office. But there's too many crates, and some have been emptied out. I need to override the computer, look at the manifest, and ping the tracking device I placed on the crates. I wonder if I can even hack into the security system and identify their exact locations.
He just sounds too optimistic. Kind of like a kid. All right. So that was log 1. ID card reader. So I need an ID card, huh? Didn't I just find one? What the hell, did that fall down from somewhere? Alright, let's go read this. Promises kept. Brother, the instructions from the contact in Dazra are clear. The shipments will be routed here, and from there they will be taken to our hideouts across Faroon Kai and the settled systems. I know you are wary of trusting the followers of Jarek, but they vowed it would be different this time, and so far they have made good on their promise. House Maline has never been stronger, and we have our person in Dazra to thank. House Maline, the incident in Dazra. Word has spread of a great calamity in the city of Dazra. Normally, a blow to our enemies is a boon to us, but many working this depot are wondering if this will halt the rerouting of shipments. The contact has assured me this will not be the case, and to expect continued support in the coming months. Who is their contact? Security office keycard. A reminder, brothers, to keep your keycard on you at all times. While we are prepared to burn this location if discovered, it should not be due to negligence. There have been instances where keycards have been found strewn on the floor and accidentally swept up with the trash. Carelessness will not be tolerated. Supply tracking. I'm just waiting for this to go away. This system is used to track individual crates inside the warehouse. Enter a specific frequency to track a specific crate. Tracking shipments routed from House Baroon. Medical supplies, weapons crate, munitions, and ship parts. Ping recently supplied crates. Pinging frequency 99149. Sending signal to local scanner. Distance will update every second with a deviation of 28 seconds. Scavenging. Track crate HB2294G. Tracking crate location. Okay. So what did that do? Follow the signal. I have uncovered evidence that Yukara had tracked a shipment of missing supplies to an unknown supply depot. I should investigate the location and learn more. Okay. It's still the same thing. Do I have the key card? I do. So we know it's we know it is the Zealots. I have a feeling it's House Cadet. Okay, here's another Zealot Captain's note. Listen to me. There is plenty of scrap here. Use it to reach the supplies on the upper shelves. Stop wasting our fuel constantly boosting back and forth. Do not make me remind you again. Okay. It's just easier to boost though. Yeah, I suppose boosting does take power, but we're just used to just boosting whenever you want. You never think about it. Okay, there's a cred stick. Here we go. Oh, it's a digipick. I don't need that. Quantum edged. No. Neurorack, we don't need that either. Alright.
Do it again!
So we're coming into an area that's going to have a lot of... If we have fighting, it's going to be nasty. This is where I get lost. You lose your bodies. There's still nobody here.
With all this storage, it is likely we will find something worth taking.
Oh yeah, that's the room that we were just in. Okay. Go this way. Back, guys. Back. Well, we have a body here, Baroon security. Okay. Wow, what's... You're walking across... Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Obviously. Okay. What am I standing on? I have no idea. Well, we have this. And I saw a note here. This is log 2. parts. Tracking device.
I found the shipment! Along with, countless others. This is bad. Real bad. But it begs the question, who are these for? And who's helping them? Wait, what was that?
Whack. Whack. Okay, follow the blood trail. Ship parts are heavy. Follow the blood trail. Oh, there it is. Okay, so he was up here. Can I... Well... So he was up there, got whacked. Well, that one's empty. Obviously the zealots, right? We got grilled pie there. They killed the robot. Just looking for stuff. Like this. We got a trauma pack. Oh, why do I have to pick an ammo case? That's unusual.
Your skill with locks is admirable.
Okay. Zero wire. I didn't even... Industrial robot. Okay. Oh. Credit sticks. You really gotta look at everything. Let's do a save. Okay, we have a switch that goes into here. This is for what? Robots? Doesn't say. Inactive. This is for robots. But we didn't, so is there gonna be a fight? Okay, we have a, room security again. Look at all the stuff in here. Why is the light blinking? We have another weapons case, copper, gold. This will probably be something stupid. I'm sure. Advanced mag. Nothing really spectacular. Why is the light flashing?
Warning. I am programmed to prioritize the completion of my tasks over the safety of nearby humans.
Okay, we have something over here under this. Can we get over there? We can. And a save.
Where did you learn? to do that? I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
No, it was not. I don't think you have much room left in you. Come here, Andy. Where are you going to?
It is pleasing to speak with you. What have you got for me?
I got more stuff I need to get rid of. Oh, are you carrying stuff? I didn't know you were. Damn it.
Thank you for
I thought I got you
the conversation and everything.
I thought I got you out.
Got some new orders for me? Okay, I can help out.
Oh, you're almost maxed out too.
I'll be seeing you.
All right.
I don't know if it was the right call to end. All things are shared between the promised. See you later.
I'm afraid I might have to end up getting rid of some of my black market stuff. All right, we need to follow the blood trail. Okay, so the blood trail. I got busy searching and I lost track of where I was at. Okay, so the blood trail was here. Let's go. Follow the blood trail. Okay. How can you have lost all this blood and still be alive?
I see.
Whoa!
You cannot escape the shrouding accursed one. And now you and your friend will die.
Gain access to the control room.
They've escaped through the vents. Find them.
That's a redeemed that we just ran across. Whoa! All right, will you quit it?
Victory! Serpent guides my hand!
Wow, he died. Okay, finally. Wow, that was a very unexpected. Elemental.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Louis. Who is shooting at up there? Oh, there I see.
Fangs are the void! His bite is venom!
Am I hitting anything? There he is. Okay.
There's one way to end the fight.
You're not so tough! Scales protect me!
There are few things as exhilarating. We live to see another day.
What do we have this computer for? Is this for inactive? Alright. At least I didn't have to, At least I didn't have to... Wow, this was unexpected. Okay. Redeemed. So we need to gain access to the control room.
An offering reveals itself!
An offering reveals itself?
Care that, no problem, huh?
Where are you at? Is this the same place we were just in? Okay. Cooler's empty. Yeah, this was the room we were just in. Come on, you didn't pick it up. So the kid is still alive, even though he lost all that blood. Yeah, these are the beds that we came by before. In the Groat Pie. Yeah, I remember this. Yep, so this is where we were at before.
Be advised that this is now a combat zone.
A combat zone, huh?
Please accept this offering on our behalf.
Okay, so there's people all over down there. People are over here. Now they're showing up all over.
I was mistaken. Your justice is at hand.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh! I didn't even realize I was almost dead. Well, on that note, I am going to go ahead and close down this episode. And when we come back, because it looks like we're going to be going through a lot of fighting. So when we come back, we will be clearing out this facility and trying to find the person and the supplies that we're looking for. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.